Hi guys, it's Memorial Day. What y'all doing? Hey, it's Charlie B in the motherfucking house. What's good, y'all? Let's go out here and see what this weather's like. But I gotta tell y'all something, right? Let me tell y'all something. Okay. Let me sit down. Wait a minute. Okay. So here we go. My Charlie B's and my people that do view me but don't subscribe. I got bundled. I got bundled. Let me tell y'all what happened. I had got up that morning. I had me a cup of orange juice, maybe two, and home fries, bacon, French toast. I had, mind you, that meal was like, I ate like maybe like 6, 7 o'clock that morning. Excuse me, y'all, my hair ain't done because I'm waiting for the today's a holiday, Memorial Day, y'all. It's good. So today is Memorial Day and I can't go to the stores because the fucking stores is closed, guys. So that's the end of that. So anyway, I got bundled, y'all. So let me tell you how I got bundled. I'm sleeping, right? I end up dozing back off going to sleep. But when I dozed off and went to sleep, before I went to sleep, my dude had left to go out for a little bit or whatever. So I was home by myself. So I knew I was gonna fall back to sleep. After I smoked me one, and then I had that big ass fucking meal that he cooked. Went right to sleep. Right to sleep. So let me tell y'all. I'm sleeping on my stomach. Wait a minute. No. Oh, yeah. I was sleeping on my stomach. And guys, I really don't sleep on my stomach because it hurts when I sleep on my stomach. When I wake up, I be like in pain. So I always sleep on my back now. So y'all, I'm back at it again. Let me finish telling y'all the story. Okay, so I'm laying in the bed or whatever. I'm asleep on my stomach, regular sleeping. I don't really get to sleep like that too much, guys, because when I wake up, it really hurts where they gave me my epidural at when I was pregnant with my first child. So I have to sleep on my back, on my side. If I sleep on my stomach, I wake up in like a whole bunch of pain. So, and I miss sleeping on my stomach, guys. That was like my favorite sleep position before I had kids. So, I was sleeping, and so, I'm sleeping on my stomach, and then I'm like, I feel it like in my sleep. So I'll jump up like, oh, let me get up. I'm trying to get out the bed, right? Let me get out the bed. So I was like, I don't want to throw up in the bed. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make a mess. So I'm like, I got to make it to the toilet. So I'm trying to get out the bed, y'all. And my right leg, y'all. My right leg the blanket was twisted around my leg like a motherfucking, y'all know these right here? Yeah. And you know how you close them and you twist the tie that comes to the bread bag, and you know how you twist it around? Well, that's how the fucking the sheet was around my damn leg. So I ended up anyway throwing up on the motherfucking floor any motherfucking way. And I was fucked up, fell out the bed, and knee hit the motherfucking wooden floor, and my shit was like, pow. I have been suffering since it happened, guys. I have. But you know, I'm the type of person that I'm very I have to be resilient. I have to be resilient. I had to be like that my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's just crazy how, you know, it can't depend on nobody. You gotta do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I was coming up, I couldn't go to my sisters and them about nothing because they were like so older that even if somebody was bothering me in school, they ain't gonna fucking do nothing. They feel like they grown as hell. Like, handle that shit yourself. So it's been very hard getting around. And when I do move around a lot, it starts thumping. And I don't want to be feeling helpless and shit like that. Cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Bitch didn't eat nothing last night. I was so fucking hungry. And my leg was already thumping. And I was like, I can't get up. And then I was like, oh my God. Like, I just was mad at myself. I was mad at myself for letting myself get put in that type of position. You know. So I went to bed hungry. So I woke up this morning. I was able, like, my leg wasn't hurting too bad because of the fact that I was asleep on it, and I've been keeping my pad on my leg that warms up, heating pad. So if I can't get the fuck around, ain't nothing gonna pop off for me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get up. I gotta get up. Get me something to drink. I gotta get up. Fix me something to eat. I gotta get up. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? So if I would have still been in the house with my children, oh my, the fuck you done let in here? Look at that bee. It's a fucking bee in here. He was just the fuck right here. He big. I knocked him down with the thing. Oh my God. I hope this motherfucker don't sting me before we find it. Should I let it in? Hey guys, I'm back at it again. Sorry for that intermission. But as y'all seen, y'all heard me say it's a bee in here. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I feel like in some ways I feel kind of like helpless. Like it's things that I want to do, but I can't do them. And I feel like I'm disappointing myself because of the fact that I told myself that this time around, because like I told you guys, I never exercised a day in my fucking life. Only time I did an exercise was when we had to move around in gym. As long as you was moving around, you get a good grade. But we didn't do no exercises. We did jumping jacks. That's about it that I can remember. And then we played dodgeball a lot when I was in school. So I never worked out. Never worked out. So I started my workout regimen, guys, and like now look, I'm so mad at myself because like I feel like it's a setback because I was just getting really in the groove of the exercises, and then I seen a guy that was saying that, and I just got up on him yesterday, and I was checking his video out, and he was saying that to make sure that you get the full Like he said, sit-ups alone is not going to get your stomach flat. Point blank, that's what he said. He said that you got to work them side muscles. You know what I'm saying? And he was just showing major exercises that I seen that I can do on the pad with me laying down. But like I told y'all, since I hit my leg on the floor, the position that it was in, that it fell, is the position that it's in now. I cannot straighten it out. It's like almost in like a fetal position. So my leg is like actually, like if you seen me walking, you would be able to see what I'm saying. So my leg is like, I can't put too much pressure on it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, I fucked up. Fell out the dumbass bed. And it's hard when you gotta do it by yourself. You gotta try to move around. You gotta wash your ass. Try to cook food for yourself. Just, it's hard. It's really hard, but sometimes I be saying to myself, like, I can't do this, or, oh my God, but if I could raise 3 children by myself with no child support, 2 fucking jobs, nobody can never ever do for me for what I ever did for my motherfucking self. Anybody never give me no money to go on a trip, clothes shopping, nothing. I'm the one that always had to do that my whole life, y'all. My whole life. Even with my father. He used to buy me 1 pair of sneakers, guys. And he thought that that 1 pair of sneakers was supposed to last me through the whole school year. How dare you? That was a fucking insult. So, I always, since when I was growing up, guys, and I was still like in elementary, middle school, and not too much when I got to high school, but more so elementary and middle school. It was the worst. It was the worst. For real, guys. For real. And I think that's why I got a fetish for like all types of footwear. I be having a lot of footwear. And some of the shit I won't even wear because I remember back when I was younger that I only had 1 pair of sneakers for the whole fucking school year. You understand what I'm saying? So now I got a fetish with footwear. You know what I mean? I had brand new boxes of boots, y'all, that I had some over somebody's house. I went back for them. They gone. They don't even know who they was at. They was like, so what can I do? I love footwear. And I like clothes a lot. Because my dad, let me tell y'all guys, my dad used to buy, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. My dad would only buy me 3 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, and a pair of sneakers. That was it for school. That was it. So I know the struggle when it comes to not having the things that you need as a child and as a grown-up. I had to make sacrifices. And I did that, especially when I had my children. Because I didn't want my children to be like that. I don't want them to think. I don't want them to feel like, damn, my mom gonna buy me 1 pair of sneakers for the school year? What? 3 pairs of pants and 2 shirts? What? No. I wanted my children to have the things that I didn't have. So I worked hard. But you know what, guys? I loved it. Because guess what? I was getting that bag. You feel me? And I was securing the bag. You understand what I'm saying? And I bust my ass. And another thing was, wherever I worked at, it's so crazy. Like, the managers and them, they would be thorough with me. You know what I'm saying? And like, when I went, I always was in retail. I was in retail, guys. I had a few other jobs that I wasn't in retail. But I was in retail. And in retail, you could work a Saturday, you could work a Sunday, you know. Anyway, hold on, guys. Okay, excuse me, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, damn, I can't remember what I was saying, guys. But anyway, as far as I can remember, because it's like my brain be like, it's out. It's like if I'm not steady talking and I take a break, it's like poof in the air somewhere. And if I remember, I'll make another video and I'll include it in there if I forget it. So, but anyway, yeah, it was hard. It was hard growing up, and to be the baby girl. I used to get bullied, chased home from school. And I'm gonna tell you, when you go through stuff like that, and then like when mommy not like good, when mommy not good, and you can't like get that motherly love that you need, like your mom love you, you know what I'm saying? But like even with my sisters, I've been bounced around between my whole life. I've been bounced around at between three houses. So I would be at one school, then they would take me out and be like, okay, you go and stay with this person, so now you gotta go to this school. So I was always either behind when it came to classwork, or I was ahead. And that's why I don't have that many friends, because I didn't really get to know too many people because I was getting bounced around so fucking much. I only know like maybe a couple people here and there, here and there, here and there. And I had people that even come up to me and be like, excuse me, is your name such and such? And I'd be like, no. I don't know the fuck you. I'm saying to myself, like, I don't know you. And you might be right. That's my name. But guess what? I'm going to tell you no. I don't know you. And then I be having people come up to me, y'all. They be telling me I look like other people. And I'm like, I don't look like nobody but me. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, y'all. Yeah, I got bundled. My leg is swollen. Actually, either tomorrow or Wednesday will make a week that it's been fucked up. It's very hard, y'all. And it hurts. Like if I'm constantly on it, running back and forth, eventually when I sit down, that shit start throbbing like. So yeah, y'all, I didn't really have anything to really talk about. So I figured I'd tell y'all about me getting bundled. So yeah, that's what it is. I got bundled. My daughter brought me some crutches over here because she got bundled. She fucked up her foot or her ankle or something. That's crazy, guys. But I'm telling this story because like I know that somebody out there might have been through what I've been through. Like I've been following this guy, and I'm just like, all these people that he's interviewing is about people that been on drugs. Even though my mom wasn't on no drugs, my dad was not on no drugs, none of that. But it's just I'm not. It's not even about what they on to me. I'm listening to them talk. I'm really so much into how their childhood was. It's not really too much about them being addicts and stuff like that. And I noticed that like everybody that he interviewed that I looked at the interview, they all was molested. Like they all was molested. And it's so crazy because this one girl she said when she got molested, she was 10 years old. And the first time she had got molested, she got pregnant. I'm so glad that ain't never happened to me. I swear, I think God brought me through a lot of stuff, because it's a lot of things that could have happened to me. Because I used to run the streets at 13 years old. I'd be all the way on the other side of town just doing me. Nope. I wasn't sexually active or none of that. I was just doing me. Like, fuck it, I'm out here. I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody worried about me. Ain't nobody worried about where's she at. We ain't seen her like a day or two. Like, we about to put out, call the cops. Nothing. Ain't nobody care. So I got this attitude that I built up inside of me to where it's like, what the fuck have you ever did to me? What have you ever did for me? Have you ever been there for me? And this is my fucking family. Like, to this day, they be acting like, oh, we can't never reach you. That's why we don't invite you to stuff. Man, fuck out of here, yo. Fuck that shit. That's some bullshit. I don't have no fucking family. I got a couple people that's family, and the rest of the motherfuckers is motherfucking non-motherfucking factors. Period. I've always had to take care of myself. Always. It's a shame. Sometimes it just makes me want to cry because I'll be like, damn, I've been through all this shit. Like, if your family could just let you go and run the streets like that and then don't even care when you come back. One story, I'm going to give y'all this. Okay. My dad used to come and pick me and my brother up, right? Every weekend. Every weekend, without a doubt. No skipping. Every weekend. But he wouldn't have much for us to do. But he would make, like, when we would get up there, you know me, I'm the baby girl. So I ain't have to do nothing. But my brother, he used to make my brother cut the grass in the front of the yard and in the back of the yard. And I used to just be chilling in the house, looking at some movies or playing with some of my Barbies or whatever like that, right? So when my dad would like get out the car, like, first of all, my brother used to bully me. He used to put my ass in the back seat. He like, I got the front, you gonna get in the back. I would be like, you know what? It really don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? So I used to get car sick. So I had to lay down. So when my dad would get out and do his little things, as like he would have to stop in a couple places on his way going to home. And soon as he get out the car, oh my God. What do I think about that? My brother be like, tell dad that you want to go to McDonald's. You want to get something to eat. I'm like, why you can't tell? He's like, man, just tell dad you want to go to McDonald's. I'll be like, all right. So dad get back in the car. Daddy get back in the car. I let him ride for a little bit. Then I spring it on him. Dad, can we go to McDonald's? I want an ice cream cone. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, it's good times and there's bad times. Oh my God, there you go, babe. There you go. There you go. Woo, woo, woo. Sorry, guys. The bee situation. We finally got that motherfucker up out of here, guys. So anyway, I think this video will probably end up being a 2-part video. Because after 30 minutes, it goes into a second video. So, let me think. What else was it I wanted to talk about? Let me think. First of all, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And to my 13 subscribers, thank you so much. Ow. And my views, for the people that do view but don't subscribe. Wait a minute. Yeah, so let me say, is there any else thing I need to tell y'all? Because it's a lot. Like, I had made so many videos over the weekend, and they didn't come out right, so I had to erase everything and I had to start over. And I ain't even think about it. I just turned the fucking camera on and I just started talking, and this is where we at now. So, like I was saying, um, for example, one time, I was 13 years old. I remember this shit, yo. I was young as hell. I remember this. It's so crazy how some stuff you can remember from verbatim, like first step, second step, third step. Was it winter? Was it summer? Was it spring? Like certain points in my life, it's like I would never forget them. Like, yeah, it's crazy. But these is one of the points that I never forgot, guys. I was 13 years old. I had been running the streets. I had this girl. She was Puerto Rican. I used to hang with her. We'd be running the streets and shit. But she was older than me. I always hung around people that was older than me. So, when I finally caught myself going back home, oh, I feel like the bee is still in here, guys. I'm looking and stuff like, Lord, please don't let her bite me. But we got that thing up out of here. So I remember one time I came home and my brother was like, because, like I said, I was gone. I was out. I was doing me. And, y'all don't understand. I was 13 years old. I was going from one side of town to the next side of town. Like, you 13. When you 13, you supposed to be in the front yard. Right there. Don't go no further. I will break your legs. No. I'm telling you, I would be everywhere. 13. It was nothing for me to get up and start walking. I'd be out. I'd be out. Ooh, and you know what, guys? My dad bought me a bike, and I don't know whatever happened to that bike. But anyway, I remember I came home. I don't know if it was after the weekend that my dad had came down, or it had to be after the weekend because my dad only came down on the weekends. So my brother, I seen him. He was the first one that I seen. He was like, "Where was you at? Dad was looking for you." I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was already hardening up on the inside because, first of all, he just was like, I felt like my dad was a fucking pushover with his wife. Like, she dictated every fucking thing. Because my thing is this. If I'm your baby girl, now mind you, my father got other kids. My father got other kids that's older than us. But I'm your last child, your baby girl. If you see your baby girl is going from one house to another house to another house, and that's happening on repetitive, how can I have any type of stability and be focused on only homework if I'm getting shipped around every fucking where? So eventually, guys, I got to the point where I said, fuck school. I don't give a fuck. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody ever say, "Where's your book bag at? You got homework?" Come right. You got homework? Sit your ass down. Nope. I ain't even used to. I didn't even have a book bag. I didn't care. Books? What? I don't carry no damn books. You better keep that right here, cause I don't need it. That's a fucked up attitude to have. It really is. Like, when I look back on it, like I'm gonna say, like, after like I became an adult, and that was like really fast because like I was like 20 something, and I would say, yeah, I tell them motherfuckers I ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Like, but then at the age that I'm in now, I be like, damn. If I knew how my life was going to be now, shit, I'll be in the first motherfucking row. And I'll be having my hand up. I used to be embarrassed if I would put my hand up in the air. to ask for help. So I would never ask for help. And I would sit way in the back. And sometimes I'll put my name on the paper, and sometimes I wouldn't, but I never did the work. I never did the work. And I never had a teacher that even cared to ask me, do you have a problem? Do you need help? Nah, they don't do that. Back then, I don't think they was doing that. So, I didn't give a fuck. And then sometimes when I would get like a hall pass, I be all looking around. I be everywhere. I be in the shop area. I be everywhere looking around like, who in here? Who there? Who there? I be running. Yo, I be in the hallways ducking and dodging and shit. The people that monitor the floors and stuff. Oh my God. I used to just have fun running around the school. It was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. But just because I'm smiling about it and laughing about it, if you in school, stay the fucking school, okay? School ain't for everybody. Boom. I understand that. But at least graduate. At least graduate. You understand what I'm saying? At least. Just get that diploma. And you know, if you're not too sure, like if you want to go to college or not, I mean, to be honest with you, it's best that when you graduate, that when it's time to go to college, whatever months in between or whatever, I guess you start college like after that summer that you graduate from 12th grade or whatever. If you go right into it, it is really the best way to do. But I know a lot of people that be like, I'm going to take a year off and then I'll go back. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can always go like a year and be like, okay, I see, like, you know, yeah, I'm feeling this. I'll do another year. You know what I'm saying? But my most thing, some people might say, I want my kids to have a college degree. You know what I'm saying? I just, nowadays, the way life is, I just want them to have at least a fucking high school diploma. I mean, a lot of these jobs, you do need bachelor degrees and stuff like that to get that big money. You know what I'm saying? But if you can just, you know, just finish school, guys. Finish school. And don't be scared to put your hand up in the air. And sit in the front of the class that where the teacher and you can lock eyes. So you can let her know, like, excuse me, can you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need help. But I was so fucking, I was hard-headed, I was stubborn, and I was just like, fuck everybody. Don't nobody give a fuck. I never even had a teacher pull me to the side and say anything. Nobody didn't care about none of that when it came to that. Oh. And then as I got older, and then I thought back on everything that I went through, like getting passed around between 3 houses and shit. And I'm like,